today. From Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee.
Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of...
And right away, he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
To put it mildly, that is not the way anyone wants to start off a game. You fumble on your first offensive snap. But now what you're worried about is, does that linger? Throughout the game for your guys on offense, and how's the defense going to handle it? Because no one expects to run out on the field on the first play and have to all of a sudden start to play themselves.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Early down stuff will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. They'll run here with Taylor. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. Give him 9 yards on the carry there, a good run. And now 2nd and goal. Stroud looking to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Andrew Beck, his first touchdown on the year. And the Texans take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
First down carry for Henry. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Out of the gun to give to Spears. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Here's 3rd and 10. Levis. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. First and 10, it's Stroud. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 18 yards the gain for number 18. Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, first and 10. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. On the draw, here's Stroud. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. C.J. Stroud keeping it himself from 8 yards out. And the Texans are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was C.J. Stroud who finished off that drive with the touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Titans now just about ready to take over. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Levis back to throw. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Aaron Donald. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. Throwing on second and long. Levis gets this to the former Texan, DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Here's Blake Gillikin now. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at the 35-yard line here. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have, and think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Stroud now on 4th down. That is caught, and he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. First and 10, Taylor now, down to about the 45. The Texans hit 3-0 here in the month of September, and they come in on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On 2nd down, it's Stroud. He'll drop this down to Taylor. They'll give him 4 yards there. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down. Throwing now is Stroud. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. 2nd and 10. Here's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
That's complete to Dell. And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Play action. Here's Stroud. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. The sack sets him back a full 10 yards there on 1st and goal. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Jonathan Taylor is 7th. Rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
And that is incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
So holding there on the return, and that'll back them up to start the next drive.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy call right there, partner. I think when the officials look in their manual and see the expression, jersey getting pulled, that's a flag coming out every time.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Now Stroud. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
Good work there to force the incompletion and 4th down. Normally, it'd be a quick change for the punt return unit, but this offense has converted twice on 4th down so far, so you may want to double-check things there and make sure they're actually going to kick the football.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Again, it's Taylor. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. So the holding call on the offense, so they go ahead and decline that one and take possession of the football on the INT. 1st and 10, here's Levis. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Well, that's not one you see very often on Aaron Donald, because we know he's not trying to do anything intentional, but that time, just a little too late for the officials' liking.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen for Spears. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Levis from the gun. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Texans scoop it. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. He's got a man, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And Stroud now to throw. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Quick hitter here. It's complete. No question that they're going to continue to look his way. 6 catches in the first half and now 7 on the game. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. 56 yards rushing for him now to this point. Here's 2nd and 3. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Taylor. Touchdown, Houston.
And the thing you have to love about Jonathan Taylor, he's a shifty speed guy most of the time when you hand him the football. But he's not coming off the field when you get down near the goal line because he's as tough and gritty as they come. And he finishes things off here by getting into the end zone.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. On now is the Titans punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Stroud's throw here into the hands of the receiver, Judy. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Stroud now on 2nd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Stroud to throw it. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this one is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Stroud off the play fake. And this is taken in at the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now receiver in motion left. On 2nd and goal, here's the option. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. C.J. Stroud. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 14 on the year. And the Texans have got it on cruise control. The point after is good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And, oh, that's one he's going to want back. A poor kick. It heads straight out of bounds. Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
2nd down, here's Levis. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this 3rd quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick 6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Levis to throw it. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and the Texans will take over. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. He's going up top for Taylor, and that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Here's Stroud. He's going to try and go deep again. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Got his man, Dell. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7. Play action. Stroud now. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Usually see those guys out wide get called for holding on running plays. Here, a passing play.
Yeah, sometimes when you get this quick screen, bubble screen, anything where they're having to block for their fellow receiver, usually the point of attack, and this time he got caught.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans 19. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another 1st. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. So the new weapon just picked up via the trade, making an impact here right away.
And what you like about getting guys who catch passes, you don't have to spend a lot of time in the playbook. You just tell them to dial up a route and get the ball in their hands.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Stroud with another keeper. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. The Texans on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Looking to throw. Stroud and Waller taking it in over the middle. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now they'll try and set up the quarterback draw here. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Stroud. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it was all finished off by the Jonathan Taylor touchdown catch. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Back to throw, it's Levis.
It's complete to Hopkins. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that's going to make it 4th down. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. On now is the Titans punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10.
Calling a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. That one looks like he'll throw here.
Short throw going to be caught by Waller.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking left side, and it's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Stroud. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
The 2nd down throw now from Stroud.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. And his bid for the 1st down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. This offense already 4 for 4 on 4th down conversions. They're going to try it again here on this 4th down.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Stroud. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
At this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close.